Welcome back to another video. My name is Brian Nesline. I am a spiritual oracle card reader, and in this video I'm going to tell you exactly why your relationship sucks. Oh, yeah, it does, and I'm going to show you why, and you're going to understand that it's true. And if you can't handle that, you better click off of this video. But I think you can handle it. You know why? Because you are a child of God, a spirit, a unique individual in the world that is worthy, valuable, and special. Nothing to worry about with this video. It's not going to influence you in some way that's going to cause the future to be crappy. No. And what's really going to happen is we're going to read some information here. It's going to come into your awareness, and you're going to be able to make a decision based on it for yourself. The future is not set in stone. You're always the one in the driver's seat. You're the one conscious authority in your life. Nothing that anybody says or doesn't say can cause stuff to happen in your life. It's up to you to decide what to accept. But I will tell you this, if you're all scared of this video and you're going to run away because you don't want to hear how your relationship sucks or why it sucks, then you're going to be running away on fear. You're going to be like, and that's just going to create a behavior of casting off things around you because you're afraid. Don't create that for yourself. Come on and watch through the entire video. In fact, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, just pause the video. Go ahead and subscribe to it. Take the time, if you value this, take the time to behave in a way where you just create a little YouTube account. You already probably have one if you have Google, and just hit the bell so that you get the daily videos, and that way they're just here for you. You know it's right to just make the YouTube account and subscribe to the channel so that you can just keep getting the daily videos. All right. Then you can sift through them and you can watch the ones you feel drawn to and you can let go of the ones you don't. Now let's get back to finding out why your relationships suck. And they do. And you know they do. And you know they do. And what I'm really saying is not the whole thing. The whole thing doesn't suck. What it is parts of it suck. Parts of it you want different. Parts you want to have changed. And you don't know how to make them change and you wish they would change or you're like, why won't this change? And it sucks. Because that type of experience undermines all the good stuff that's going on. And we don't want that. So let's look at why your relationship sucks. Let's find out what we can do about it. The integration card. All right. So right off the bat, why does the integration card come out? So that we can see that there are things we need to add to the relationship to make it work. What is it? It is a combination of you and the other person, or you and the other people. And it's not about their self-worth or your self-worth. It's not about the worth of the relationship. When I say a relationship sucks, I don't mean that the relationship itself is of low value. No. What I mean is that there's the set of behaviors that are integrated into it are poor. Why? Because there is needing to be honest communication of emotions and thoughts. That's what has to be integrated into a relationship to make it healthy, to make it strong, to make it growing and integrating and becoming that beautiful swan over and over and over again. So the bottom line on this is such a simple little video is if you don't want your relationship to suck, just pause, get calm, and start to share your honest thoughts and emotions from a place of self-validation. Not a place of blame, just saying, this is why I love you, you're awesome, you're worthy as a person, but this behavior here and that behavior there is causing our relationship, from my end, to suck. And I don't want it to suck because I love us. So have enough respect in the relationship to get calm and share your honest thoughts and feelings. Then your relationship won't suck. In fact, it'll grow and blossom better and better. Life is more than the physical world around us. It's more than your personal circumstances. It's more than the relationships and the drama of life that you're captured up in all day long. All day. Awareness of the people around you. Awareness of the emotional connections that you have with others. Life is more than what meets the eye. We're only seeing stuff out there that we already know about. When you look at something in the world, you're only able to understand it based on what you already know, based on the language you have. the words, your past experiences and circumstances. Look at the turtle. Let's slow this down. Slowing it down means unfolding it, unboxing it, peeling away the layers of it. That's what we see here with the white light, which really is a spectrum of colors. So instead of taking things at face value, we're going to peel it back, and we're going to look at all the little components that are making it up. Making it up. Meaning that underneath all your personal experiences, there is a multitude of information that goes without being seen. There is mental and emotional things happening. There are motives. There are emotional beliefs that are happening in the people around you and in yourself. Slow it down, break it open. If we continue along this path of following without slowing down and thinking and analyzing. Some people say, oh, don't overanalyze, Brian. That is because they're lazy and they don't want to take a peek at what's going on. Because if I talk with them about breaking things down and really getting into the nitty-gritty details, peeling it all apart, they're like, oh, that means overanalyzing to me. Yeah. Take your time, go within, find out what the world is made out of so you can win at the game of life. Now the good news is that you are like a turtle. We all are. We all are. We have a shell that can protect us, that can reflect off of it, the light off of it. That means that other people's words and opinions of you can bounce right off you and go right back onto them. You learned it as a kid. I'm rubber, you're glue. What you say bounces off of me and stickity sticks to you. What are you gonna do when the words you cast out spell right back on you? How are you going to be in this sea of light when you know that everyone else can't keep you from what is right, for you, if you're able to slow down and observe and let them know what you're thinking and feeling. So in your relationships, all of them, whenever there's conflict, slow it down, meaning take a breath, say, look, we got to unpack this. There's something going on here. You can do this with your employer. You can do this with a neighbor. You can do this with your significant other. You can do this with your family members. You say, hey, I value us enough to be willing to dive in to this situation and sit down and have a clear, honest, emotional, and mental communication exchange with us, with you, where we can both be heard and be free to share our thoughts and our emotions in an honest way. Let's unpack this. That's how much I care. If we didn't give a crap, we would just turn away and walk away. We wouldn't bother to make the mental and emotional investment in the moment because it's uncomfortable. But so what? We're going to grow together when we slow it down and get into the nitty-gritty and we really dig into that sea of light, of variety of mental and emotional experiences, of why we're mad, why we're happy, why we're sad, what's wrong, what we're thinking, how behaviors are affecting the relationships. So make sure that you're not blowing it off because someone is judging you as too emotional or, oh, you think too much. That's a bunch of garbage. They don't want to face. They don't want to see their own thoughts or emotional experiences. They're lazy. All right, let's pull another card. Oh, this video might be difficult to experience. Stop being lazy. Oh, how sweet when the cards come out to complete what we were saying. Oh, so goody good. Now look, The white light wants to be your friend. Look, the people around you are just a reflection of what you are doing with them. Think about it. If you are going to take crap from them, then you are going to live in a crappy land. Wake up! When we yell like this, we transfer energy. There's a ton of power here. It's here for you. It doesn't matter what I say, you can feel the energy. It seems like I am mad at you, but I'm not. I'm free. And if you are able to rise up above duality and sit on this iceberg of light, of never-ending diamond chip light, of all the chakras, all the love, all the spirit from above, all the ways that you will be free to create your own reality, to vote for what you prefer with your words and your interactions with other people. You tell them, yo, I'm not okay with what you're doing. What? Your behavior is affecting me. It's wrecking us. Your behavior is causing me problems. Wake up! Right? Let them know. Look in their eyes. Tell them that it's no surprise that I'm pissed because of the way you're behaving. What do you have to say for yourself? You can ask them, hey, it's okay, I'm a human being. I can feel emotions, right? You're allowed to feel. You're allowed to talk about how you feel. Be fearless, it's okay. Shine that light bright. Hey, you know you would go the extra mile if it was the right thing to do and you knew to do it. So, you know it's okay to tell someone when their behavior is messed up, not okay. You'll convey that point before they go into the rocks, the lighthouse, before they sail their ship into a rocky, crappy place and wreck your relationship with them. Really, they need to grow. We need to tell them how their behavior is affecting us. Oh, Brian, where's that calmness? Oh, Brian, where's that gentleness? Oh, Brian, why are you angry? Am I? I'm not. I'm here to say emotions are at play. There's nothing wrong with a full range of emotions in your human living song. Yeah, you're worthy. You're worthy. You're worthy of being a full spectrum purple, wonderful you. Your crown chakra purple. Know you deserve to receive good in all ways, including from every single person around you. You can tell them what you want. You can invite them to do things with you. You can let them know when their behavior is affecting you in a way that is poor and that they are still worthy. You still love them. You still think they are the son or daughter of God, that they are the light incarnate in the world, that they are valuable, they are special, they are different, they are unique. You can tell them what you love about them, and you can tell them what you don't want to see any more of behaviorally. We don't have to make them change. We merely need to have the strength to look into their eyes and say what bothers us today. Hey, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you as a person. No. Communication. Boom! What I'm saying is, hey, I want our heart chakras, even though they're different colors, to meet and to be friends for eternity. And unless I let you know what I'm thinking and I'm feeling, then there's not going to be any relationship with me. Think about it. What? Who's going to fly away? The bird who's free will always do that. Will always do that. Oh, when you start to shape your reality by letting the people around you know what is okay and what's not okay, then you're going to be able to see how to overcome the world, how to be living in a wise mind, and be able to really get these beautiful relationships that you truly want, ones that are filled with mental and emotional, intellectual communications, deep communications, meaningful communications, passionate communications, interesting communications, the stuff we all deserve. Oh, Brian, tone it down. Try to end this on a positive note. Aw, look at that. Did we think that this wasn't positive or that this was negative? It is neither of those. We're merely sharing a variety of emotion and information in the world. Surrender to the beauty of this natural world of whoa, 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 boom, 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 up and down, black and white. Oh my God, wrong and right. Two powers fighting. No, a variety of the colors of this natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in the nature of the fact that any emotion is simply one light expressing in the world, one power. It is not a good emotion and a bad emotion and something to run away from, be afraid of, or avoid. No, these are moments in time where we are having a valid, intuitive, emotional, and mental experience, and our words will be heard. They will be heard, they will be shared, and the key of all of this is to have goodwill in your heart for everyone, regardless of what they do or don't do. Because if we love them enough to accept that they are the light of God living inside another person, then we will have enough respect for ourselves and them to tell them how their behaviors are affecting themselves and us in relationship. And this is the last card that we have here. And isn't that wonderful? The power card comes out. That's what we're all looking at. It's infinite with the number 8 here. We're looking at this powerful God that is expressing itself in the world in a variety of different ways. Nobody's against you. We're not hating on anybody when we're angry or when we are frustrated or when we are, yeah, yelly. No. What that is it's a reflection of something that needs to be communicated out loud. And it's an alarm system, beep, 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 going off. Make sure that you are allowed to let your alarms wake you up. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel. If this video was too harsh for you, I understand. There may be a lot of emotion packed into it, so much that you couldn't even listen to it to the end. If you did, wow, that's awesome. Look, you can always go into any of the other videos on my channel that you're drawn to. You'll find exactly what you're looking for because it's all a big reflection of your personal life. You're gonna hear exactly what you need to hear right now. There's nothing that can keep the good from you. And you're able to sift through everything that happens in order to find what you truly feel is joy. What you truly feel is the white light power. What you truly feel is the authenticity of growth, of light, of love, of every bit of your life coming into perfect alignment with what you really prefer. Best wishes. Leave me some comments. Love to hear some feedback or reflection, your reflections on what you experienced in this video. Hey there, you. Welcome back to another video. This video is an oracle card reading, which is going to be here to help give you more than what you had before you watched it. Yeah, you're going to be presented with information, a reading, and this information is also going to have energy, emotion, and this collection of information and emotion is going to be something for you to see so you can enhance your life, take more control of your personal life, be able to get more of what you want out of your personal life. It's going to help validate you as an individual in this world. It's going to help expand your already strong voice and pure heart that is planted within your countenance. Oh, you're an amazing person. Everyone should know. The people around you who you're in a relationship with, every one of them should know just how incredibly magical, special, pertinent you are to this world. And that is who you are. Oh, Brian, that doesn't sound like me. Oh, it is you. Maybe you're telling yourself it's not you, but that's just not true. We are subjected to the stories that we tell ourselves, the isolation card. Look, You're embodied in a crystal light scene here. You're like a diamond that has a face on it. Come on. You're a shard of light that is sprized in the world. Whoa, look at this. And every time that you have a mental and an emotional experience with other people, it's like these teardrops of energy that fall down into the world for every single one of us to see and feel and hear and be more courageous in our own lives. You're pumping out the elixir of life, the light of life, in this isolated space called you. So, we want you to know that you are an extremely valuable person. Nobody is like you exactly. You know this is true. Just look in the mirror. There's not another you physically, or memories, the way they all connect together, emotions, the way they all connect together. You are this strange, faceted, multi-creative being that nobody else is going to be able to copy. One of a kind. And we are a big kind of being in the world. We are a big God, source, universe expressing itself in 7 billion different people. One of them is you. And look at how the facets are on this crystal. Each one is shaped a little different based on your past experiences, your education, your memories, the words that you use and the meanings that you assign to words. Your very organic makeup of like an organic crystal that is formed in the world based on the pressures and influences of everything around you. Think about this. The influences are the words, the education, our schooling, our life lessons, our friendships, our enemyships, our interactions with people, places, and things all through our life up to this point. It has molded and shaped us into a weird crystal, one that reflects light in a way no one else can. Understand, this is who you are. So, big deal, Brian. All right, I accept it. I'm a unique expression of God in the world. Now what? Now what? Now you're going to be in relationship with other people, and you know that this is true. And it's what we really want. We want union. We want understanding. We want love. We want emotional, intelligent interactions. We want care and concern. We want to be treated like we matter. Treated like we matter. The people who invest time communicating with you are the ones that give a crap about you. The people who will sit down and put themselves in a position to be able to be like, hey there, hey you, I see you, hey there, hey you, I want to play with you, hey there, hey you. I had this happen to me today, I want to share it with you. Swirly little tornadoes, swirly little worlds of things that have happened in my life. I want to share them with you. I want to share them with you. Come over to my island. Come over to my iceberg, my crystal iceberg space, my rock out in the universe that's floating around where only I am living inside of. Your personal life. And we want these mates to our soul. The people we interact with as we go through our day. We want people that give a crap about us. People that will spend some time with us. People who are emotionally awake, emotionally intelligent, who can sit down and spend time speaking their heart and their dreams and their hopes, bringing us the things they find throughout the day, revealing their reflections on life and their experiences of life, and going back and forth with us like a little game of love, a game of understanding. This is what we're really looking for. How are the people in your life? Do they give a crap about you? What's going on there? Why don't we simply communicate with them? So many people come up and ask me, Brian, what's going on in this area of my life? What's going on in that area of my life? Pull a card for this, pull a card for that. There's nothing wrong with pulling cards. Pulling cards is good. It helps us think in new ways to see more than what we were seeing before the reading. But nothing is going to be as good for receiving, the receptivity card, for receiving information than sitting down and communicating in an honest, clear way with your words and emotions with the people in your life. Why be afraid to tell them what you're thinking and feeling? Afraid that they might leave you, afraid that they might hurt you, afraid that they might get mad and never come back. Maybe that's not a bad thing. This is not about a good or bad thing, and we don't want to drive people away. What we really want to say is, I matter, and I have thoughts and emotions that I want to share with you. I chose you as someone that I want or am willing to be in a deeper relationship with. I have carved out facets of my life to spend them with you, and I expect you to meet me in this space, this soulmate space too. I'm here for you. I have things that nobody else can bring. Come on now. When we let other people know what we're thinking and feeling, then we expose ourselves. We're vulnerable. But at least we're real. At least we have sent out that message, those radio waves of what we prefer. And if they really give a crap, they will be able to pause and get calm and deal with it too. Or they might freak out and they might have to run away and hide away and isolate for a moment until they can get to that space where they say, wow, let me go back. Let me go address what this person is bringing up because I love them, right? Because I am in a relationship with them, right? Let me work through our differences. Let's find out what we really have to learn from each other in this soulmate experience. So, every relationship you're in right now will be better from you communicating honestly about your thoughts and emotions, but not from a mad place. Well, sometimes it needs to be from a mad place. Not from a vindictive place. Well, we're not really blaming anybody. We're going to get to this place in ourselves where we realize that we are you are a light of God in the world and that you are worthy and valuable. And once you get into that self-worth place, once you know you are okay all by yourself because you are a unique expression of the light in the world, this renewed identity is what's going to allow you to just sit quietly or peacefully when you tell other people, hey, I love you. I enjoy being with you. You are someone that I'm grateful for is in my life. You are worthy. You are valuable. You are special. You can tell them and know this in your heart. But then you are able to say, but guess what? Like, I'm having a problem. I'm kind of angry. I don't like your behavior. It's affecting me like this. I want to work through this. I want to grow better or bigger or broader or wider with you. I don't want us to grow apart. I want us to grow together, to evolve. Can't we do that? In order to do that, we have to communicate clearly about our thoughts and emotions. We have to take that risk. We don't want to blame others. We just want to let them know how their behavior is affecting us and the relationship. We want to let go of the consequences of if we're honest. If we don't mean any ill will, and if we truly love ourselves and respect ourselves, and we know who we are as a child of God, then we're going to be able to know that they are that as well. We're not going to base their behaviors on their self-worth. We're not going to tie it in like that. We're not going to say, hey, thief, you're behaving by stealing. You're a bad person. No, we're going to say, hey, thief, when you steal, when you use the behavior of stealing, I feel threatened. I feel insecure. I don't like that. It sucks. It's wrecking our relationship, our relating ship. You behave by stealing. I feel normal reaction, which is threatened, untrusting. You're creating untrust for our relationship. So I love you. You're awesome. You're a child of the light. It's so cool that you can use your energy and emotion and intellect to conjure up theft. to be able to plan theft and be a thief and adopt the role of a thief in the world. How exciting to adopt roles in the world. Wow, you are worthwhile. But the behavior of being a thief is destroying our relationship. Won't have it. We need to make a change. Would you like to relate with me? Continue to grow with me, is what we're saying. There's nothing wrong with letting other people know. If we don't let people know what we're thinking and feeling, then we cannot expect them to make any changes. We can't. We don't have to force them to change. Oh, we just have to, don't look at that word. We just have to, it's funny that it would be the politics card because that's always the area where people are standing their ground. We're not going to fight with them though. That's what the card's saying. We don't have to fight with them. Just relax, let them know what we're thinking and feeling from a place of it's okay to speak against behaviors and have it not speak against a person's worth, a person's worth. That's why one of the most important things is going to be to over and over see them as that white light and know that it's the behaviors that cause the problems, not who they are. As a child of God, a spirit of God, let's look at these two. You can just trust that they are this creative spark, this divine masculine and divine feminine that is combined in the world to bring new things into the world through emotions and through actions and through relationships. And we can let them know that we choose them, we want to be with them, they're someone that's important to our life, and that we need to work out some details on behaviors in certain areas so that we can flow smoother and grow closer and have that wonderful soulmate experience that we signed up for with them. So, that's your reading. I hope you are seeing how empowering it is to just be yourself, meaning be honest with your thoughts and emotions. Now look, they're going to react the way they do. Now look, none of that has anything to do with this video or with you. It is about being honest emotionally and mentally and being willing to see things through. Sometimes when it's messy. Ooh, you know you always get through it. You always have up till now. Take care. Have fun. I'll see you again. Goodbye.